Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and turn on those post notifications. Today we're going to be talking about staycations and we're going to add a little twist to it about my recent staycation this past weekend. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Black businesses, assuming I'm rooting for everybody that's black.
Okay, so there's two main rules to staycation. Rule number one is ball on a budget. Literally, there's so many events in your city that you probably have no idea about that are like super cheap or they're absolutely free. You just literally have to go out and find them. Literally, like if you watch my last video, ask away. Like ask all your friends, anybody, people you work with, hey, what's going on in the city? You know, it doesn't matter. You can look on Instagram, people's hashtags, like follow those hashtags, and you'll just see like random events, flyers, everything pop up. Look on Eventbrite and other ticket websites like that, and then scroll and see like whatever price you're trying to pay to get into somewhere or see if it's free. Yeah, there's so many opportunities out there. I live in Atlanta, so there is like a ton of things to do. It seems like 24/7. It makes no sense how much stuff there is to do here, but I love it because I can always have a good time in my city, or I can, kick back and relax at my house. So yeah, that's rule number one. Rule number two is balance. So this is like any vacation, you want to get your work done first. I know it's kind of like my mom's gonna kill me for saying that because she doesn't think I do that, but I do. So yeah, get your work done. Nobody wants to be out having a good time worrying about, oh, I forgot to turn on this assignment. Like freshman year of college, I saw so many of my friends, like kind of myself included, we're kind of doing homework while standing in line waiting to get into a party or something. Like, don't do that. Do it before when you have time. Make sure you plan accordingly for everything because that planning is going to help you through like step one to step like whatever, like however many steps it takes you to get from A to B. Planning is going to help you with everything. So that is rule number two. All right, so my first 2020 staycation experience was the Honda Battle of the Bands. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, it's basically the best HBCU bands that come out and compete to, see who's the best of the best. Plain and simple. Gotta rep all my HBCUs. You can't ask me who won because I'm so biased. Like, we just gonna leave it at that. Like, I know who won, but y'all might say otherwise. So I'm wearing my Spelman hoodie today. Well, it's not a hoodie, it's a crew neck, but oh well, you get the idea. I started off at Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia. I am so happy. Oh wait, let me add the number one HBCU for how many consecutive years now? Like too many to even count on both hands. Just saying. But yeah, started off at Spelman and I love my experience there. I loved everything about Spelman and I still support Spelman. Like, it's home. Home is where heart is, and my heart is forever with Spelman. I wouldn't be who I am today without, becoming a Spelmanite. So yeah. But I rep literally every HBCU, like Howard, Hampton, NCAT, of course. Hello, that's where I go to school. NCAT, Prairie View, Graham. There's so many HBCUs out there, and I just want to tell you guys how important it is to know about your HBCUs and support them because literally choosing a HBCU, or not even choosing one, choosing to go to two different HBCUs has made my life like skyrocket. You guys have no idea. Like, I used to get made fun of so much, but going to HBCU has like changed my whole life. Like, for the first time in my life, I was surrounded by people who are like me, but at the same time, nothing alike me. Like, that sounded so weird to say, but everybody was so different, but we all look alike. And I really appreciate that because that was, like I said, that was the first time in my entire life that I've experienced anything like that. And every HBCU is different, but those experiences that you have are to die for. Like, go to a HBCU. If you like, I don't know, do it. Just do it. It's that simple. You will not regret it. If you do, maybe it's not the right one for you, but I know there's a HBCU out there that will support everything that you're looking for, and you'll just have the best time of your life. Like, when older people say college is supposed to be the best time of your life, well, going to HBCU has started that point, and I don't plan on stopping. Like, my best years are yet to come, but starting at HBCU, that's where my best years began. So yes, we're going to keep it at that and keep this video going. So, the Battle of the Bands, great time. Like, my grandpa used to take me when I was little all the time. Me and my brother, we used to drive down to Atlanta with his marching band. My grandpa was a band director, a high school band director. So, all the high school students and me and my brother used to just ride down to Atlanta and go see the Battle of the Bands. Like, it was so nice. It was so fun. Everybody's energy was great. Like, seeing those different band instructors and directors, everybody, people playing the instruments, it was just literally the most amazing thing to me at such an early age. And I feel like that really made an impact on my life. So I thank my grandpa for that. I thank my grandparents for the love of music that I have, because without them, like, I wouldn't be who I am today. Literally, my past has set me up for future success, and I'm so thankful for that. But yeah, so let's get right into all the different HBCUs who were there. And yeah, I'll put some clips in so you guys can see everything, and then you guys let me know in the comments who you think was the best HBCU band. Still not gonna say who I think is the best, but maybe I'll tell you guys at the end. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so keep in mind, as I told you guys already, my grandpa was a high school band director. So every Saturday morning, like, one of my friends makes fun of me so much for this. He's like, "Oh, you haven't seen this? Where were you a Saturday morning when you were little?" 6 a.m. I was at band practice with my grandpa, okay, because I had dance class and he was the one to take me to my dance class. So I had to be up at marching band practice with him. So once it was over, straight to dance for me. But just watching his teaching style and all of that, I'm very particular with how people march, like what sounds good, what looks good, that type of thing. I really have an eye out for that because of my grandpa. So when you guys hear me say something, don't get mad. That's just my opinion. Like, it is what it is. Everybody has their own opinion, and at the end of the day, all the bands did well. I had a great time. I know they all performed really well. And like I already told you guys, I'm biased, so I already had a favorite, but first up is the Marching Tiger Band from Okay, so we just saw Benedict College. What are your thoughts?
They got lit at the end. In the beginning, that was alright, but at the end, they got lit.
Is the marching force from Hampton University.
Give it up for a major red shimmer and set fire, Halligan! Give it up for the marching force! We want to continue to celebrate ourselves.
So, Hampton didn't really give me too much.
On a scale of 1 to 10. 4 or 5. Yeah.
Here comes the Tigers from Grambling State.
A former director of bands, Conrad Hutchinson. Thank you for laying the blueprint so that we can be the dream. As the band meticulously maneuvers the complex cohesion of its pinpoint precision drill, it's funkadelic, baby! We can put to the penalty! Put to the penalty! That's it! Work out! Work out! Work out! Work out! Wherever you've been, can be back with it!
Alright, so Graham so far has been my favorite.
Graham did their thing. Graham.
I give him an 8. I'll give him an 8.
I give him a solid 8.
Yeah.
A solid 8. Y'all did that thing.
Here's AOB from Tennessee State.
Julian Newton, Southwest Cam High School, and head drum major, making his last Honda performance of Sign Notice from Martin Luther King High School. We call him the fantastic four. NBA young boy. Make no sense. Take it all the way back, fantastic four. Somebody scream! Who you rooting for? Written and arranged by Mr. Larry Jenkins. Our concert tune this evening is On Bended Knees by Boys to Men. If you're over 30, sing this song. Light it up, light it up, light it up.
Tennessee State, it's tied. It's tied for first place. That was good.
It's tied with Grambling.
Lots of energy.
From my HBCU, the Blue and Gold Marching Machine.
On behalf of the band's family, please welcome and put your hands together for North Carolina A&T State University Blue and Gold Marching Machine. Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't come to play. We are here to take over. And let it be known, North Carolina A&T owns the dome.
One of the best bands out there, the Sonic Boom of the South.
A Sonic Boom now enters the field with our traditional Tiger Run-On. Now you will witness the sound of the Sonic Boom as we play our signature fanfare entitled Blowing. Coming down the 50-yard line. Make some. We know it's hard, but you ain't getting it. We the hairdusters. We will all your band.
That was terrible. They don't know how to do it.
Y'all gotta do it right. Y'all gonna do it.
It's not a competition without the Marching 100 from fans.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from the highest of seven hills, the capital of Florida. Please welcome what has not only become known as America's band, but also the most imitated band in the world. It's time to light it, 100.
Last but not least, the Marching Storm.
Storm, let's eat. Boom! one. Whoa! You gotta catch that bait. Boom! Let's go!
So, staycation, like I said, rule number one, ball on a budget. At first I wasn't planning on going to the Battle of the Bands because, hello, I'm in college, like, wasn't trying to pay for anything additional unnecessarily. But my friend, my Morehouse brother, hit me up like, hey, me and my fam have a free ticket. Would you like to go? Of course, like, who wouldn't want to go, you know? So I definitely said yes. Ball on a budget. Didn't have to pay for anything. Awesome. Thank you so much. Like, I was so happy I got that ticket because I had a great experience and I love hanging out with his family. Like, they treat me like one of their own. So, Battle of the Bands was good. Parking, everything, like, it's so easy to finesse everything since, you know, the AUC, Spelman Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, and Morris Brown are like right down the street from the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta. Literally, you could take an Uber, a Lyft, park over there by campus. Like, there's so many different things to do and ways to get around, you know, paying $30 for parking downtown right there at the event. Take, you know, public transportation in your city. It's okay. You know, travel in groups. Spelman always told us travel in 3s, 4s, and 5s. Nothing smaller, nothing bigger. That's so you won't get like too targeted or anything. But when you're going to major places like that, major events and stuff, especially at those larger stadiums and everything, you know, security is going to be a little more tight, but at the same time, you're just walking from your car to the stadium, you never know what could happen. So always be aware, always be on the lookout, and keep yourself safe and keep others around you safe as well. So yeah, rule number 2, balance. Okay, so balance was kind of difficult for me this weekend because yes, I finished one assignment, but I still have another assignment to go ahead and finish. I'll probably finish that once I, you know, do this video. Sorry, Mom. Oh well, you'll be all right though. I'm still gonna get A's. That's all that matters. So yes, make sure you keep everything in balance. Last night, me and my Morehouse brother, we had a different location to go to after the Battle of the Bands. So it was a lot. Like, I had to change in the car from, you know, my NCAT and jeans to something cute to go to my friend's little birthday event. Like, it was a lot going on. But make sure you keep a balance in your life because that will take you so far, like, mental wise, because when your mind is all like crazy, you know, that's dead. Nobody has time for all of that anymore. Like, we're going into 2020 with fresh, open minds, lots of clarity, and yes, we're gonna keep it going. Keep everything pushing for the best, okay? You hear me? For the best. That is another little motto today. Like, this week, the rest of this month, that is my motto. Everything I'm doing is for the best. And that was like a little random, sorry guys. That was one of my horoscopes, like, do what's best for you. I saw that this morning, so yes, love it. All right guys, so as a final note for the video, just to wrap everything up and mush everything together, don't forget your staycation rules. Number 1, ball on a budget, and number 2, keep your balance. And rule number 3 for this specific video is love and support your HBCUs. You know how everybody's like, you seen those posts where they're like, oh, nobody can pick on a sibling but you. Rep your school, but don't forget to love and support all the other HBCUs that are out there, because at the end of the day, we're all the same, trying to reach the same goals, and that is to get our degree while, you know, being Black and being successful out in this world today. So yes, that's all for today. Love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.